was a stormy night in 2010, and I was coming home from my job in Alabama. I decided to stop at this convenience store to get me some snacks to take home with me. The clerk of the store was a beautiful young woman, and she was preparing to close the store for the night. When I walked in, she told me to get what I needed because she was about to close. So I hustled up, gathered my drinks and snacks, and took them to the counter. Considering the fact that it was late at night and storming and raining, I was just pretty happy to get there before the store closed. And when I looked around, I realized I was the only customer. Now, while she was ringing up my purchase, I heard what sounded like talking in a muffled voice behind me. It was clearly words spoken in English, but I couldn't understand what was being said. And when I looked behind me, nobody was there. And I wasn't frightened, I was more baffled than anything. As I stood there, thinking of saying something to the clerk, she quickly blurted out, "Did you hear that?" with this alarmed tone of voice. "Yeah," I said. It came from right there. She pointed directly behind me, but she was pointing into thin air. We stood there for a few seconds in silence, and for a moment, I started to feel creeped out. Not necessarily because I heard the voice, but because of the clerk's reaction. She was clearly upset. After she rung me up, she went to work quickly trying to finish her closing duties. I could tell she was scared. Thought about asking if she wanted me to stay until she closed, but I figured that was a bad idea. She didn't need a stranger hovering over her while she was already afraid. So I left the store and headed home. I couldn't help but feel sorry for the young lady, and the way she reacted to that voice made me think that she had experienced it before. As I drove home, I wondered if maybe, just maybe, some of the equipment in the store could have made that muffled sound. And later that night, I kept telling myself, maybe it could have been this, and maybe it could have been that. When I finally settled in the bed, I came to terms with it. That young woman and I heard a ghost.